This is Miss Elisa here. For those who don't know me, I am the studio director here at Dreamlight Studio. And I'm just filming this little video to welcome you. Whether you are a new student or a returning student, we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to dance. It's going to be a fantastic year. And although it may still be a little bit different, we know we're going to have a good time. So I'm just going to show you in this video what to expect when you come for your first day of dance class. When you first enter the lobby, you'll notice there are social distancing stickers on the floor where you can stand. The front desk will be open, but only on occasion, as for the most part I'll be working remotely or in the back room. The best way to reach me will definitely be email. If you do have to come to the front desk, you can also email in advance and I can meet you there at that time. We've had to remove most of our seating in the lobby due to distancing requirements. We have very few seats available at the moment. If requirements change at any point in the year, we will gladly increase the seating again. For now, the seats that are available will be first come, first served, but we ask whenever possible, please drop students off at the door and pick them up at the door at the end of class. Our dancewear store will still be open and has been restocked. We are in the process of putting all of our merchandise online so that you can shop from home and then we can send the items home with the students when they come to class. In the meantime, feel free to email us if you're looking for an item or a size and we'll gladly check for you. We ask that parents and students also follow all Health Canada guidelines, including not coming to the studio if they're feeling unwell or have been asked to self-isolate. As long as the current mask bylaw is in place, masks will remain mandatory for anyone entering the building or in any common spaces. The current bylaw does provide an exemption during physical activity, so students are able to remove the mask only while in the studio rooms while dancing. If at any time you would like to make sure your student never removes their masks during class, please feel free to email us and we'll make sure the instructor enforces your desire. Just please note we cannot be responsible for any fainting or other illnesses that may result from exercising with a mask on. The teachers will be in the studio rooms and they'll call students out of the lobby when it's time to go to dance class. Upon student arrival, they will be asked to sanitize their hands. We recommend each student also brings their own sanitizer, but we do have each room stocked just in case. Our shoe cubbies will not be in use during this time due to being difficult to clean down between uses. Instead, we have taped out spaces inside our hallway where students will be asked to place their outdoor shoes. All other belongings that they bring will have to come into the studio room, so we recommend to please limit what you send with your students. Upon entering the studio room, students will be assigned a square. That will be their square for the entire class. Each square is socially distanced from all other participants, and this system helps us make sure that students stay 6 feet apart at all times. Each square is numbered and has a corresponding belongings square. That is a separate square off to the side where students can put their belongings. We recommend definitely bringing a water bottle and a bottle of hand sanitizer to every class. In the winter, we know students will also have coats that will have to be put in there. And any other clothing can go there as well. But again, please limit as much as possible what students bring into the room as the belonging squares are not large. Our change room is closed during this time to minimize common surfaces. Please have students wear their dance clothing underneath their regular clothing. Our washroom will be open for instructor and student emergency use only. Please have students go before they come, but we know, especially with the little ones, they're going to need it from time to time. So it's no problem, and it will be cleaned in between each use. For the classes that use ribbons, we will not be sharing them this year. Instead, each student will receive one that will be just theirs and kept at the studio for them to use each week. Parent viewing areas are also very limited this year, just due to the distancing and number restrictions. We're going to open them to start, but if at any point in the season it becomes too difficult to manage crowds in any area of the studio, we will have to close these viewing portals. Again, we ask sincerely that you drop off students whenever possible, and we ask that you please not drop off or pick up more than 1 minute early or late, only to help us with the turnover in between classes, as we will be cleaning the rooms as much as possible between classes and then of course also at the end of the night. Also, make sure you take note of your class end time, as all of them are ending 5 minutes earlier than last year to help us with the turnover. As all registrations have already been completed online, there will be no need for parents to come in to sign any paperwork on the first day of class. For the additional information that we do still require, such as emergency contacts, and if you are on monthly installment payments, which credit card you would like us to charge each month, a paper will be sent home with students on the first day of class. We ask you to please fill it out at home and then send it back with students when they come to class the next week. Several of our classes do still have spaces available, so if your child has a sibling, friend, or cousin who wants to join them for class, feel free to pass it along our website, and we'd love to have them come. We also wanted to give you a heads up for some new things that are happening this season, especially if you're a returning parent, just so that you know what to expect. Within a week or so of classes starting, you'll receive an email where you can consent to join a Facebook group for your child's class. All of our communication will be digital this year. We will not be sending home monthly newsletters. Instead, we will post the newsletters in the Facebook groups and also send them to you via email. It is also important that you join the Facebook groups for any important updates related to COVID-19 or anything that may change as we enter the fall season and then throughout the year. Also in these groups, we will post any videos that get recorded for your classes. If we have an inclement weather day where we're not able to come into the studio, instead of doing a makeup class, we will post a class video into these groups where students can watch the class that was missed. Also, because we have to be very careful if our instructors are not feeling well or showing any signs or symptoms, we cannot permit them to teach classes. In such cases, we'll do our best to find a makeup instructor, but of course this severely limits us this year, and there may be occasions when we cannot hold a class one week and instead we will post a class video. We know there's a lot of new this year, and it's going to be an adjustment for all of us, but we thank you for your help, support, and your patience as we navigate through this time. We know it's still going to be a wonderful dance year for everyone. So thank you for watching. Of course, if you have any questions, the best way to reach me is email, and I will get back to you very, very soon. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you starting September 21st. Bye, everyone.